tripod, smaller tripod, power hub, side tape, Indian power, Singapore power, USB charger, power bank, bigger power bank, card reader, HDMI, camera battery, headphones, GoPro, stock stickers, camera, Wi-Fi hotspot, tablet, mouse clicker, laptop, passport, sunglasses. G'day everyone. As you can see, I finished packing for Sangam. I'm all good to go. I've got all the prerequisite equipment thrown into the suitcase. Hopefully it'll get through the X-ray machine okay. So I'll be at Sangam. The question is, why should you come to Sangam? And I thought I'd try answer that for you because I think it's an absolute no-brainer, as we say here in Australia. The biggest thing for me is Open World this year was huge. The amount of announcements coming out of Open World was massive. And obviously one of the hugest ones, if you're a DBA or a developer or any kind of Oracle professional looking at playing with the fantastic technology, is that we have these incredible free offerings coming out. So coming to Sangam is a great way of getting to some talks about how you can best take advantage of those amazing free offerings. For people local to Hyderabad, that's an extra bonus because, as you know, Sangam typically toggles between Bangalore and Hyderabad once every 2 years. So if you're in Hyderabad, you got lucky this year in the sense that Open World was so big, and yet you're the people that'll be getting the first-hand knowledge. The poor people of Bangalore will be waiting for next year for theirs. But as you can see, being in Hyderabad makes this a extra special Sangam for you. In particular, there are experts coming from all over the place to Sangam this year. I'm pretty lucky. I live in Perth, so it's only a couple of 4-hour flights away to get to India. That's one of the reasons I like coming there. The main reason is the strength of the community, but I'll talk about that in a second. But as well as just people from the local area, including APAC, etc., we've got experts coming from Europe. We've got experts coming from Oracle HQ in San Francisco. The reason they're coming is because they recognize the incredible value of the Indian community. And it's building and growing that Indian community that is events like Sangam help foster and help nurture. That's why it's important that you're there to continue to build on that strength of the Indian community. There is a diverse range of speakers coming from all over the world as well, ranging from geeky, nerdy, techie types like myself, all the way up to vice president level inside the Oracle organization. So wherever you sit in the Oracle ecosystem, whether you're a low-level techie or you're a management level or you're a consultant or architect, there's going to be plenty of content and plenty of value for you at the Sangam conference. But put aside the incredible value of just the content for a second. Even if there was no content, I would still say it's a very smart idea to go to the Sangam conference. Let me explain why. The real value over and above that of the actual content and the technical presentations is the ability to network and liaise with your peers. That's why it's important to actually be at the event. Sure, you can get lots of content nowadays from blogs and YouTubes, and that's one of the things I do for my job. But you never get the value of actually meeting face-to-face with peers and experts in your community. I can give you a real-life example of this. When I first started out as an Oracle DBA, I'd been working with the product for a few years and I thought I pretty much knew my stuff. And then I actually had a networking event where I got to speak to some true experts in the field. One of them was Dave Ensor, who's a well-known Oracle legend from times gone by. I sort of explained to him what my tactics and techniques and what my best practices were. And I got through a whole stack of them and he said, you know, most of those are wrong. And he set me on the correct path. And in particular, that's what taught me that it's not just reading books. It's not just looking at technical content. It is actually meeting people in the Oracle community, hearing from their experiences, what's working for them, what's failed for them. It's that value in the networking side that is actually so much more than just attending a conference for technical content. It's only by being at Sangam that you get that incredible value. In particular, as any DBA or developer will know, the cloud thing has been obviously on the radar now for some years, but just this year, I think it's becoming more real for us. A lot of companies that I visited a couple of years ago in India were saying, yes, we know about cloud, but it's something that's coming in the future. But those companies I discovered this year when I was on the Yatra tour that are actually now embracing for certain elements or all elements of their business, actually moving to cloud-based operations. So as a DBA or a developer, you really want to be focused on both that mix of on-premise and cloud technologies. And credit to Sai here. I've seen the agenda. He's put a fantastic balance of the items on the agenda, which cover both cloud technology, migration to cloud, but also on-premises as well. So whether you're on-premises or cloud or a hybrid between the both, there's something definitely going to be there for you at the Sangam event. So if you're in India, now is the time to register for Sangam. Now's the time to jump onto the website and actually register for the event. I think there's still time. Yeah, you can get a discount if you do it right away. So I think Sai's extending the discount such that you can get to this incredible event at a reduced cost. Now I know if you're not local to Hyderabad, that involves things like traveling to Hyderabad and finding accommodation. But if you ever want an example of how much we value the community, how much that we think the community continues to evolve and get stronger in the Indian area, if you're struggling with accommodation costs, for example, reach out to the Indian user group. They are that committed to getting you at this event to help you build and evolve your career, that they will do their best to try to find you cheaper accommodation alternatives. That's the kind of measures that build a fantastic and strong community in India. So I can't wait to get on the next plane, and I'll be out at Sangam soon. I hope to see you there. Please come say hello. It's going to be a fantastic event. Bye for now.